Okay, so we need to loosen the rear chain here. 19 mil on this side for the nut. I have an adjustable over there. I'm not sure what size that is. It's some sort of weird size. It might be a 21 or something, but anyways, I don't know. One thing I'm going to do though, I'm going to mark where this is set right now. I did this on the other side already. So, you know, get your socket on here and just going to see. So far my other side's not even turning, so probably when I go to tighten it, then I'll have to hold it. But this so far, yeah, it's loosened off. And so we want to go to a smaller number to loosen that chain off. Might need a hammer. Oh, it should be loose enough. I did a whole video on how to do this. Like, I'm not sure. I might have to go back one notch. Huh? Let's see how it feels. That's interesting. I didn't think it would change it that much. I might have to actually back that off a tiny bit. Ah, it's interesting. I need her to come down one more time. One more notch. Alright, they're both at 3. Now we gotta put some weight on this chain and pull everything together and then see what it's like. It's at that stage where it could go another notch, but I'm not going to do another notch. All you have to make sure, if I get my little wee screwdriver, just sort of examine if it's right against this rail here. There should be a little bit of a gap. Once I sit on the bike, once there's some weight, it will lift it up. So it's not rubbing right against. So I think it's probably good. I'm going to try it at 3. Okay, the rear wheel axle nut, it says it's 61 foot-pounds. So you're going to need a bigger torque wrench for that. Remember now we're into foot-pounds. It says 61. So let's get this thing. That's the low end of mine actually. So try it right there. Looks pretty close. All right, the other side's starting to turn. Get your other wrench. All right, that's what it says. I'll double check. 61 foot-pounds. Let me double check. Maybe I've done something wrong. That didn't seem tight enough. Yeah, I think I'm gonna... That did not feel right to me. Just so you know. I might have been looking at the Newton meters. Don't do that. That looks better. That's why I do the videos. I mean, it's not a whole lot more, but I could tell it wasn't right. It's just because I do this once in a while, right? And that feels... So I think it's just, I'm giving it time to squash itself together. And then if you just go slow, now it's finally... Should be good now. But I will definitely come back and check this after a short ride. Okay everyone, I went for a ride. Just a very short ride. I checked everything out. But we should just talk about the chain here. After my little drive, I determined that it was slightly too loose. I wasn't feeling too good about it. And I found it was just a little bit too loose for my liking. So then I brought it up one step above and do the same thing on the other side. So the indications that your chain is probably close to being good. First of all, I can tell you if it's too loose, you see the slider here? Your chain will be sitting right down on there, like flat. So that's an indication that it's too loose, definitely. On the other hand, if it's too tight, you know, it's gonna look, this is how it should look. There should be a gap there. But don't be fooled, it could be too tight, and that's why that gap is there. But if it's adjusted correctly, there should still be a gap there. But too loose, sitting way down there. Now, the movement on here, you can get a tape measure, and you put it about midway between the front sprocket and the rear sprocket. And you can check the amount of play in the chain. So you do a measurement here. I just have my tape measure sort of sitting here. So the chain, some people do it different. I give it a tiny bit of pressure. And I can see where the bottom of the chain is. It was sitting at right at 3. Some people measure from the center. I don't know. All I know is I put just a touch of pressure on there, and I see the bottom is right at 3. And then I can slide him up. And not a lot of pressure, but just, you know, a little bit. And then I'm go up to 2 and maybe a quarter. And I believe, you know, if you can get close to that, that's fine. If it's 2 inches of play, that's too much. I believe it's between 1.5 and 1 3/4 is what they're looking for. So I might be slightly tight on here, but not a heck of a lot. As I said, if I back this off, then the chain is too loose. So I'm in an in-between spot. Anyways, that's how you know. Anyway, thanks for watching. Take care. Have a great day. Please give me a thumbs up. That's really all I ask. Thank you.